No way this kid thinks we're in the same league. Yeah, he's standing there like Poland, bitch, I'm the Blitzkrieg.
So when I initially heard this bar, I was like really thinking like, okay, what the hell? Like Poland Blitzkrieg. I mean, I didn't know he was a historian, but it was on beat, and I was already surprised. Already surprised. So this is when I started kind of giving it a chance.
Yeah, this line right here, this was Young Dilf's breakout song, Blunder. A very popular song. As you see, this is a very good breakout line. He says, "No way, this kid thinks we're in the same league." Yeah, and he's saying like, we're not on the same level.
For me, the start of the song was probably the hardest. If you look back at my old lyrics, you would notice that they're actually totally different. But after hearing the beat and how the lyrics kind of clashed with it, I had to start completely over from scratch on the spot. You might hear it a little bit, but like starting off, it was kind of weird. This was my first time making a song like this. I had another channel, Blue Guy, where I put out some like a different style of music. This is my first time doing like a track like this, and so for me, it was definitely a passion project, but it was something I was excited to do, but at the same time also pretty nervous about dropping.
Light another bowl and then I'll steal your soul. Hey, Caleb saw his ass down at the gay club. Bro's like 5'1". That's tragic. Come and fucking test me, boy. This rifle automatic.
So that gay club line has been blasted throughout like all of social media back when it initially released. Yeah, I'd say it's come off more as like a saying now. It's like kind of used in like slang, but back then I was like, no way, this is gonna catch. Like Caleb Gay Club, like come on, I can think of that. But sure enough, it started catching on. It started catching like even I started saying it like, so Gay Club, like low key he was spitting right here.
Yeah, phenomenal line here. Caleb saw his ass down at the gay club. Everyone knows that one. Everyone, you hear this in the streets of Chicago, Atlanta, Los Angeles. Even my grandma knows this line, and she's not familiar with hip hop at all. Caleb saw his ass down at the gay club was truly a blow to the ego of Liddy Bop, and it kind of, I wouldn't say it put him 6 feet under, but it kind of silenced him for a bit. And on top of that, he follows it up with Bro's like 5'1". That's tragic, which is, oof. Is disgusting. And he comes after that with a threat after saying that, come and fucking test me, boy, this rifle automatic, saying if he pulls up to his block, he may catch the smoke, as they say on the street.
When I was writing this, I honestly didn't think that the gay club line would blow up as much as it did. It was really heartwarming to see like everyone thought it was like a solid, funny bar. When I was writing it, my focus was mainly on fitting like the rifle in there as like a threat. But to have the gay club thing gain the amount of viralness that it did, it felt good, honestly. Like it carried on definitely throughout the nation. It's a common quote in our household today. I'll never forget when my producer Kay Ziller played it for his parents. They thought that was one of the best lines in the song, and so I was really proud of that line and the song as a whole.
Come catch these for free, tax included. Took this fucking track, then abused it. Life is a blunder, I'm bringing the thunder. When I'm done, you'll be found 6 feet under. How you time out a chest? Got you under duress. Talking about your bench like, bro, we know you crossed your ass.
I'll be honest, right? Took this fucking track and abused it. That shit was hard. That shit was hard as fuck.
This is the magic of Young Dilf. There's just this magic emanating all around the track, and this part specifically. He follows, he says this rifle automatic, and then he follows it up with rapid fire, hurtful lyrics, just all coming at you. There's a lot to unpack here, and it all hurts. All of it lands. It hits. It's like it really is like a metaphoric rifle, really. He's using his words as bullets.
Recording the Your Life is a Blunder, I'm Bringing the Thunder bit was honestly probably my favorite part to record And so the fact I was able to not only successfully pull it off, but the fact that bar after bar, I felt personally like they all landed. I felt really accomplished with myself. It was definitely something I was nervous about releasing. I was afraid it was going to be kind of trash, but I thought in the end it came out really well.
Wanna be thug with no bandana? No wonder you couldn't get Diana.
I'm gonna be honest. I should have had a bandana.
This is an excruciating line. My lawyers have told me not to tell you why.
This line here specifically, holds a special place in my heart. I was sitting there at work one day, just thinking about like what I wanted to write, and I was like, "What the hell rhymes with Diana?" And it came to me, bandana, and that's what really got this track, rolling. A lot of backstory to this. There was this absolute baddie named Diana. I was hitting her with insane levels of riz, and I just kind of wanted to include that in the song as like an extra, like, "Hey, buddy, I'm the chess king here. You know, I'm playing chess, not checkers."
You look like a bitch. I stay strapped with the switch. Catch my next stream on Twitch. Caleb dead in a ditch.
Like, I understand what he's doing, right? Like, because of my little hiatus, you know, I'm taking like an artistic break. I really had like, I don't know if it's burnout or what, but you know, when you're in the creative process a lot, you know, you run out of your juices sometimes. So I had to take a little break, right? But he was playing on that, which is smart for him. You know, like a youngin on the rise needs to do anything he can to climb. And I respect it because I was doing the same shit back in the day. I was doing the same shit.
You know, he's just still coming at him like, "You look like a bitch. I stay strapped with a switch." Like, all of this is just disrespectful. It's just an onslaught. It's like a one-sided homicide, and they've made up together at this point. This was ages ago, right? They're over it. It's in the past. But Bloody Bop never replied, and that's a part of what makes this track so like brutal and, you know, just harmful. Young Dilf's penmanship is just so, you know, it's precise. It's, you know, he hits him right where it hurts. It's just so good.
When I was writing down these lyrics, I wanted a way that not only established me as a dominant figure in the game, but I also like wanted to get the message out there that I have a lot of talents. So, you know, low key kind of threw the Twitch out there, talked about how when I stream, Caleb's not going to be around anymore because this track is what kills him.
You don't stand a chance, don't try to come back, bro. I'll bend your ass over, break your fucking back, ho.
This is like pretty much like the perfect way to end like a diss track. And believe me, I know how to end a diss track. So slowing down, like, or really like bringing everything to a certain close, but like not necessarily just cutting off, like having like a long drawn out boring fade out, but just like a quick cut really kind of like makes the quote unquote diss track visceral. And to be honest, like back then I was like, it was like a lightning bolt almost. You know, it wasn't like a fire per se. It's like a fucking lightning bolt. That's how this track kind of feels when I listen to it.
What can I say about this track? I mean, it's over already. That's the only bad part about this, is that it ends in a minute, but it, you know, it doesn't overstay its welcome. You know, it comes and it goes. It does what it needs to do. It delivers a message, and then it's out of here. When I first heard this the very first time, in my home in Colorado, I started crying because I was like, "Holy shit! This is a cornerstone of hip hop."
There's a lot that went into this ending. I kind of wanted to bring homage back to the "saw his ass down at the gay club" line from earlier, and I also wanted the ending to be quick. And that's kind of a metaphor for if he did try to clap back, his end would be very swift, much like the ending of this song here. He never did end up responding. After a few little spats here and there, we did make up. That's long in the past now. But when I say break your back, ho, It's just another kind of way to disrespect him. Like I'm kind of putting him down. Like I'm his pimp and he's the hoe. You know, put him in his place. And I think the track does a really great job of delivering that message. Overall, this was honestly like such a great thing for me to make. I put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into these lyrics, a lot of passion. Caleb put some passion of his own into his works. You know, no disrespect there. At the time, I thought they were ass. I'll be honest, I thought they were terrible. But as time has gone on, I've learned to appreciate the effort he puts in there. Especially as a fellow artist, like there's nothing more I appreciate than seeing the passion that he puts into his work. I got nothing but respect for the guy, and like I said, who knows what the future holds.
Like,
Comment.
And subscribe.